Greetings and salutations, it's Donks. Today we're going to have a look at fabled finds and see if we can get some really good artifacts. Let's get into it. Yep, so we're back on. We're going to go through fabled finds today. If I just go into my dreamscape quickly, I'll collect that. Let's actually collect stuff first. 1 minute. We'll get our free energy. It's just at reset now. This is why I'm getting all these now. And we'll do our friends. Gift and claim all. And we'll get another 30 energy from that. Lovely. Now, I've been busy working on my characters. As you can see, I'm up to 54, got quite a few up high. But I've only got purple artifacts on everybody. Use Storm as example, just some lazy don't want to scroll down. They're all leveled up, they're pretty decent. We've got this one here, energy generation, and this one, attack speed after ultimate move. Pretty decent. I'm pretty much using purple gear on everybody. But I've neglected Fable finds for a little while because I've been concentrating on trying to preemptly get my highlights up. I'll just show you that. Where are we? And the reason I'm trying to get my highlights up as high as I can is because that's part of the Vishanti 60. So I'm trying to get ahead of time. I need to get 6 of these up to level 60 before I can take on Vishanti. So I've neglected Fable finds, but I did have a quick look today. Let's go into the Dreamscape quickly and go into Fable finds. They're all open today because it's Sunday. And you see, I haven't even done 3 yet, but 4 is giving these gold ones. So we've got some nice stuff there. Attack speed on that. We've got skill damage by 30%. Ultimate energy gives 40 to the energy. So the 40 ultimate energy to the wearer and a random ally after the wearer uses a skill. And this one here, basic attack damage by 30%. So they're decent and they can be used, and I've neglected it. So you're not necessarily going to get them. Your rare ones, it's going to be difficult for you to get them on one pull, but we're going to try and 3-star this. If not, 2-star, 1-star, I don't know. But it's saying it recommends AoE heroes, so we've got the AoE heroes it recommends on there. But if you go in here, you'll see what people have been using to get the best times and scores. Now, I don't have Emma, and I don't have Cap. However, one thing I'm seeing quite consistently is Scarlet Witch and Iron Man. So if I use Scarlet Witch and Iron Man with armor, that might do it for me, or at least it will get me close, hopefully. So we're at level 54. Let's give it a go. Don't forget, I'll be at level 55 very shortly as well, and it might be easier if I do it that way. But anyway, we're going to get rid of Hulk, we're going to get rid of Dreamweaver. We're going to put Scarlet Witch in with the Iron Man, and we're going to put armor in. We're going to take it off there, and we're going to do it at ×1. Bit slower, but I find if you want to try and 3-star something, you're probably going to be better off doing it that way. So let's just pop a shield on you for now, and taunt, and we'll put a straight up attack on you, see what that does. Mid. Let's get that on there. I might need some buffs and stuff, but we'll see. This is just something I'm trying out. We're going to buff you a bit anyway, get your crit rate up. We've got Iron Man coming up soon. We're going to try this dash. Yeah, that'll do. We're going to pop him here and blast with that. Give another buff across here. Iron Man's in there. And we'll pop his attack on. It's an AoE attack, but it's asking for AoE, so I don't know. We're not looking likely to 3-star this, but strange things have happened. What are we now? We've got a little bit of damage there, so it's down to about half, possibly. Buff you a little bit. We're going to get another attack in soon. And when I wait till it gets up to 3, And we're going to hit that again. Not the best damage yet. Buff again on you. I don't want to get any good skills out before. I want to get up to 4. Let's hit that. Okay. Right, we're not 3-starring this today, but let's see if we can 2-star it anyway. Well, we probably can 3-star it, but just not right now. Dash there. Throw that attack on there. I'm wondering if I could do this a little bit of a better way, actually. Okay, so we've 2-starred that. Let's see if we get a rare artifact or not. No. See, we've only got purples. But we are getting extra. So we'll keep doing this because we want to get some good artifacts anyway. I'm going to try this again. I'm going to try ignoring all common sense. I'm going to try it with Scarlet Witch still. I'm going to take you off. I'm going to take armor away. I'm going to use Scarlet Witch, Iron Man, and I'm going to use Dream Queen. I'm going to try that little combo. And we'll see how that does. Or maybe I'm going to cancel that attack first, actually. I'm gonna pop that on. That'll hopefully give a debuff. Now I'm gonna attack it. Yeah, still not amazing. Debuff again. We'll get Iron Man's attack. This is not as good, is it? We're gonna buff everyone before I hit the attack. Then I'm gonna hit the attack across there. And I'm gonna do another attack focused on you. And a debuff as well. Now hit with you, square in the face. We're just waiting for some stuff. That's so far away, I'm not going to bother. Like, let's get a dash here. Let's clear that line. The line's done. A little buff. Are we going to get another attack for you before we time out? We need to get to 3. Let's get to 3. Let's hit you as hard as we can. Not going to be enough, is it? And we're a man down. We're going to do a dash. That was decent. That was decent. I think this might be very slightly faster. Let's make sure we get everybody. Everybody's dead. And we died. Actually, no, it's not faster. God damn it. Okay. Okay. We'll come back to that one. Let's go down to the next one now. What do we need on this? We need shield heroes. So what's everybody using on here? Witch, Emma and Strange, Witch, Iron Man and Cap, Armor, Scarlet Witch. Okay, alright. I think we're gonna do Armor, Dream Queen, and Witch. We're gonna try and Let's try this. Let's try this. Straight debuff on you. Shield. Shield gives a bonus. Apparently, buff on you. She's right in the line of fire. I probably should have looked at that before. And I can't really move her, so I might have to redo this one because she's going to get toasted. There's buff. Buff before the attack. Debuff. My attack disappeared then. I don't know how. Turn into a buff. Let's do that buff. Attack. Attack. Buff. That on there. Debuff. Bring up, need to get to that 3 again. I'm going to hold off on that, get to 3, let's hit that again, hopefully do some damage. No, it's not going to be quick, this one. It could be a case of once I get to level 55, it's just a little bit easier. Let's just concentrate on making sure we can clear it before we worry about 3-starring it, I think. Let's do that. Hit that on you. Another attack there, let's hit that. Come on, let's try and 2-star it at least. Let's get that buff on. Buff. Let's put the buff on you before I use the attack. And there's the attack. This hopefully should hit for some big damage. Not quite big enough. Right, I'm just got to go full on now. Time's not on my side. I can't mess about here. We're going to 1-star this, aren't we? God damn it. No, it's just a buff. I need an attack there. Hanging on by a sliver. There we go. Well, at least we did it, huh? No gold for that one either yet. Maybe we'll get one today, maybe not. So this one here, Scarlet Witch. Special damage heroes, okay. Alright, Scarlet, Sleepwalker. You got Hulk in there. Who's everybody using? Same old, same old. Everybody's using those. Some caps in there. Lots of Stranges, lots of Emmas. Some armour in there. Okay, I'm going to try... I'm going to leave Hulk up there because he's special damage. I'm going to put her up there and I'm going to put Dream Queen in. And we're going to see how that one goes. I think for now, let's just clear it. It's debuff you there. Attack. He's quite tanky, as you can see. Debuff again. I think we'll wait. Let's buff her. We'll buff her. We'll do his little heal thing. Stop him getting anything on there. We're going to buff across everybody there. Okay, I'm going to pop her attack on there. Gonna buff you again. Attack. Little debuff there. What are we now? Attack again. Jugs has jumped out of the way a bit. We're gonna debuff. Across there again. This is nowhere going to be a 3-star, unfortunately, but I'm going to wait till we get to 3. I'm going to hit an attack on him there. I'm going to pop that heal up. We're now about a third. Debuff. Buff. Attack. Maybe, I think we might be able to 2-star this one first attempt. Hit that across there. Hanging on by, come on, die before we get down there. Don't be a dick. Don't want the buff. We'll take the debuff. And there we go, we got a 2-star on that one. Now, bearing in mind, because I didn't do the level below it, I can probably go and 3-star pretty much all of those, which will give me a few extra crystals, which is nice. I won't bore you with that, though. No golds. I do want a purple one of those, though. So that's good, at least. Okay, confirm that. And on to the next one. So this one is, looks like it's physical damage, potentially, by judging by who's on there. It's recommended Iron Man, Armour, Spider-Man, Misty. Probably going to swap. I'll probably use Iron Man, Armour, and Echo, I think. But let's have a little look. People are using Iron Man, Scarlet Witch still. Iron Man, Armour, and Cap. Well, I'm going to try this little one. I'm going to try it that way. I'm going to have to use that. We're going to level up to 55 in a minute anyway, I'm sure, so it's all good. Or at some point we'll level up to 55. So let's go with this. So those two are on there. I don't want to use Spider-Man. One is level 40. That doesn't help me at all. I'm going to use Echo. I'm going to try that. Little dash across there, hits quite a few of them. Let's get a shield up. We'll do a little attack from you. Wait, there we go. Missed it, huh? Let's try and get him out. Debuff. AoE debuff on that. Echo's underrated, you know, she's pretty decent. Let's hit that. This one looks a bit tricky. I'm not the best physical in terms of how I built them. A little buff on there. Okay, this is the one I wanted. Let's get this, hopefully get rid of some ads. A dash across there. Boom. I need to build my Echo a bit more. Put the taunt back on you, which might help Echo survive a little longer. Debuff. 60 seconds left. We're going to have to ramp up the damage somewhat, aren't we? If we're going to clear this. Not panicking just yet. Dash there. Let's hit that. Straight across there. Didn't do an awful lot. But there was a follow-up on that, which is okay. Alright, dash. Let's get that as well. Nice little hit there. Let's put a buff across use. So I'm just kind of using whatever I can now just to finish it if I can. In fact, no, I'm not going to auto it. I haven't autoed it all through, so I'm just going to do it this way. Yeah. Debuff. Let's get that on there. And it looks like I wasn't sure we could do okay on that, but we did manage to 2-star it, which is no worse than any others, even though I'm moaning about my physical. But yeah, Echo's pretty decent on there, as you can see, so let's do that. No golds as yet. It's not being kind to me on this little run. Can we pick up a gold on this last one here? So this one is single target. Armor, Scarlet Witch, Spider-Man, Misty. Who are people using? Iron Man, Scarlet Witch, and Cap. I haven't got Cap. Okay, I'm going to go Iron Man, Scarlet Witch, and Armor, I think. Let's do that. Okay, we'll get rid of you. Oh, this is one where it's got one that's weak to physical and one that's weak to special. So that makes sense. Right, we're going to do this then. So with her, I'm just going to be basically, let's buff you. I know it's probably, I know you want to attack straight away, but let's put the shield on you and then just wait for that attack. There it is. Let's hit that on you, because you're weak to that damage. Then once we've got the dash up, we're going to hit that. Let's just quickly do that. Build up the dash is free. I'm going to wait. Sorry, you're going to have to wait. Dash. I'm going to pop that on you. Hit you as hard as I can. Let's get a buff across there, which will buff Iron Man as well. And we'll do your full attack there. Alright, they're kind of going down in equal measure. Let's buff you quick because we've got an attack. Now let's hit that attack on there. Nice. So remember, the blue ones are weak for special damage and the orange ones are weak for physical damage. So you've got to make sure on this that you're hitting the right target, which means you shouldn't really auto this, because they're not going to do it in the right one. You know that. I know that. Everyone and their mother knows that. Let's get the dash again. Dash on you. Nice chunk of damage there. They're getting pretty low. Again, it's not going to be a 3-star. Just trying to control. This is very much a control fight, this one. Oh, it's not ready yet. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's buff on there. I thought Iron Man's attack was ready, but it wasn't. So we're going to hit that. Should do a little damage across on the physical at least. Attack on you. Almost there. Almost there. Let's get his shield up again. And a taunt just to keep you busy. Let's finish you off. He's up in the air, but did it hit him yet? Ooh, he's still alive. Dash. Joe, I might as well hit them both, because it ain't going to hurt to hit them both. There we go. So now we've just got the physical one left. So we're going to concentrate on Iron Man skills. This is going to be a 1-star. I don't want to 1-star that. I'm going to wait until I get the 4. There we go. We're going to hit that right over here. Little buff across there. And we got it. 1-star only, but it's a difficult fight. And again, unfortunately, no one on there. There's another place you can get it, so I'm just going to go and have a quick look over here before we exit this particular chance. Let's come out and see if, no, we haven't got that yet. We can level up to 55, but I'm not going to do that just yet. What I want to do is show you on here. If you go to your Crimson campaign, and you see I'm on level 5 at the moment of that. If we go in here, you see we've got these Crimson boxes that cost 30 energy. And they've got a chance of one of these as well. So I've got potential of 9 of them. I'm going to try and open 5. In order to do that, I need to exchange and get... I need to... Oh, hang on. Got to do it slightly differently here. I'm going to use that. Use that. That's a few, right? Okay. So now I'm going to do 5 of these, in the hope that I get one of those. You get your experience for it anyway. I've just clicked out of it. My God. Hang on. We didn't get any from that either. How many we got left? We'll do all 4. Oh, we got to get more of that. I'll get another. I'm going to need it anyway. Nope. I guess I'm just very unlucky with those gold ones, but we're up to 55 now. So, good luck with it all, guys. I hope I've given you some little tips on fabled finds. Obviously, do look at the ones that are used. If you've got an ammo and you've got a strange and you've got a cap, you might want to be using those in some of the ones that are recommended. But it's very much recommended, in my opinion, to do them at ×1 and do them on manual to try and get 3-star clearance if you can. I didn't 3-star clear anyone today, but I 2-starred most of them, and a few tweaks and adjustments, and certainly getting up to level 5. I expect I'll probably 3-star most of them by the end of the day. But anyway, as usual, I've been Donks. You've been amazing. I'll see you for the next one. Peace.